Hi everyone, welcome back to Dr. Pai's Astrology channel. Today we have very lovely Vanita ji with us. Welcome back, Vanita ji. Looking really beautiful.
Thank you so much, Navjeet. How are you doing?
Good, good. How are you doing?
I'm good too. Thank you so much for having me over again. Thank you.
Thank you. It's always pleasure and really nice to just learn so much from you. And I'm so excited about the today's topic, Mars retrograde.
Yes, I'm a little late, I know, but this is a very important transit, and I'll be sharing with you all the dates. As you know, none of the transit is actually, going to be giving result of where it is turning retrograde or where it is posited. So we have to divide it into parts. So we have to see the place where it is getting retrograde, first of all, the sign. Then we have to see which house. Then we have to see how is it forming a connection with the nakshatra it is going to be transiting. And then we come to the Navmanshas. So that is how the video goes. And I will be sharing the dates in the initial part, and then I'll be taking you through as to what it can do when it is going to turn retrograde. And also, it is going to impact the trine, the air elements. So it's a very important aspect to cover. And if you can hear the first summary part, everyone, so all the more better. Otherwise, you can straight away jump or skip to your sign-wise prediction. And I will be taking up and incorporating the Navamsa movements also in my predictions. And maybe during the video, maybe I come up with some remedy and I can share that also. I have not planned anything though, but maybe. Okay, so I'll just start sharing. In this video, I'm going to be covering only Mars turning retrograde in Cancer sign. Mars is going to be turning retrograde in Cancer sign from 7th December till the 21st of January 2025, and then again gets demoted and comes back to the Gemini sign from the 21st of January 2025 to 24th of February. So the whole span is from 7th December 2024 till the 24th of February. So the dates are here. And as you know, I'm going to be discussing in this part about Cancer retrograde. And then maybe in the next video, we'll be covering the Gemini retrogression also. And then getting direct in Gemini and then getting direct in Cancer sign again, finally. Mars being the planet of power, not about emotions. And it is in the sign ruled by moon, which is emotions. And here it is the time for self-introspection, reassessment, particularly matters of home, family, emotions that you have been experiencing. I've already done the video on the same. You can just refer to that if you want to understand what is Mars in Cancer sign and what is Mars. So emotional intensity was pretty much amplified when Mars was in Cancer sign. Your thought process was surrounding only family, home, self-care, patience, restraint, and all that. It's a time for introspection, reassessment. It's all Aries, when we talk about retrogression. It's like reviewing things. So regarding matters of home, family, emotions. Now, Mars retrogression, as I said in the initial part, that it is divided into parts. So it is getting retrograde in Cancer sign and is also going to be forming a connection with Saturn as well as Jupiter. Why? Because it is going to be in the nakshatra ruled by Saturn, that is Pushya, from 28th October onwards, though it is now turning retrograde, but was in Pushya nakshatra since 28th October 2024. 7th of December onwards, it's in retrogression in Pushya nakshatra. So it is going to be till 12th of January in Pushya. So we have to see the condition of Saturn. Saturn in your natal chart. It is definitely going to be giving the impact of your natal Saturn. And it is going to be impacting your Cancer sign. It is going to be impacting the house Cancer sign is. And then from 12th to the 21st of January in Punarvasu. Now, there are, of course, different padas, navmanshas, that this is going to be in retrogression touching upon. Libra Navamansha since 19th of November. It is in Libra Navamansha, but in retrogression till the 24th of December. Then moves into Virgo Navamansha again, 24 December to 4 January. Then Leo Navamansha, 4 Jan to the 12th of Jan. And then Cancer Navamansha, because we have only one pada in Punarvasu in Cancer. So this is what is the transit position. So you have to see where your Libra is, Virgo is, Leo is, Cancer is. You have to check all the Navamshas in your natal chart. Though in my readings for the 12 signs, I will be incorporating when Mars is transiting through on these dates, what it can do to you all. So stay tuned for that. Then we have Mars in Punarvasu and Pushya. These two nakshatras. As per the global events, I have mentioned that these are the highlights which we can just experience. Some kind of social and political unrest can take place, heightened emotions, protests. Focus will be more on home and security. Immigration, border issues. There may be increased focus on immigration policies, border security, and rights for refugees. As you know, nowadays, what is happening? Border issues, superficial growth in real estate market. International tensions might just increase. Diplomatic efforts need to be more intervening. There can be delay in projects and agreements, and there can be some miscommunication, misunderstandings between the countries, when they are signing the agreements and all. And it can also lead to some health concerns, mental health, emotional well-being that can heighten during this time. Because it is actually inching backwards towards the Gemini sign. That is why I'm mixing both. So people may turn into traditional healing. Alternative medication might just be launched during this time, because it is also the air element which is getting impacted. There can be cyber warfare, some cyber attacks. Very rarely people will talk about it, but this will increase. So you must be taking care of your bank accounts and your investments even more. The peace talks can get stalled during this time. Now, when Mars is retrograding, it is going to be touching upon Gemini. It's going backwards to Gemini. So we should see the trine also whenever we are talking about, like when Mars was in Cancer sign. So the Moksha Trikona, that is 4, 8, 12 signs, they were getting impacted. But when it is in retrogression, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius trine is going to be very impacted. So Gemini, mental stimulation, communication challenges, creative pursuits. Then as far as Libra trine is concerned, so it is relationship dynamics might change, legal matters might arise, artistic expression might increase. Aquarius trine, so innovative thinking, technological challenges, social activism, all that might increase. Now, this is how we check. So this is the trine. Because Mars is getting retrograde in the sign of Cancer, it's moving backwards. So this trine is getting active. That's why I've made this through the graphic presentation. So now, as per the Lordship, so 4 places from Aries. Cancer is the 4th sign from Aries. So these mean that it's a challenging aspect right now, where it can bring in some kind of aggression, in emotional challenges can be heightened, and there can be some internal conflict. And from the Scorpio sign, if you will see, this is the 9 places away where Mars is turning retrograde. This is a very important one. Why? Because it can bring in emotional security and transformation. You will be having challenges in these areas. You feel that there is some emotional struggle, maybe intimacy. You're not able to control your physical dynamics. You're not able to control your physical desires. So all that is also a very important and a very challenging time period. Mars in retrogression and debilitation in the classic text is mentioned. It's like an exalted planet whenever Mars is in Cancer. So, and the opposite happens if Mars turns retrograde in Capricorn. So it is like a debilitated planet. So when Mars is behaving like an exalted planet, how can it bring in good results? So it is going to bring in more of challenges in communication, relationship, investments, planning, creative energies. All these are going to get impacted some way or the other. So that is the reason, we must, because this is what, 4 and 9 places away from the Lordship I wanted to share. So when we talk about Mars, it is about our energy impulse. It is about our aggression. So if you channelize this aggression, you can definitely tame those energies of your emotional impulse. So if it is retrograde, means it is cheshta bali, it is very strong. So once Mars is strong, it definitely is going to be impacting your aggression. It is going to be impacting your impulsive nature. So if you have already an afflicted Mars in your chart, so this is not a very good transit. But definitely when it is in Pushya Nakshatra, the energies are tamed. And when it is in Punarvasu, then again, you have to revisit certain areas of life. So let's start with the readings. So these are the two horoscopes that we have to look into. The readings are as per, you have to check from ascendant, moon, and Dasha. Dasha sign also. So Dasha change, people change. This is what happens. Your mental setup changes, your personality changes, your place changes, or your food habits change. How can we ignore Dasha? Suppose you are in a Dasha of a particular planet, say Venus. Okay. And Venus is in Leo sign in your natal chart. So you need to, irrespective of your ascendant, maybe your ascendant is Pisces, but this is Venus is Dasha. So you have to check from Leo also. It's a 20 years long Dasha, so you go to the Antardasha also similarly. So you need to see from Leo sign where the ingress is. But you have to check your natal chart first. You have to make Leo your ascendant, where the planets are posited in your natal chart, and then superimpose the transit. I'm going to be talking about Navamsa transits also, which is very important. Just not talking about that Mars is the lord of first and eighth, and then transiting the fourth house and retrograde, giving the result of the trine. No, it is going to be divided into parts. Now, as you know, it is going to be in Libra Navamsa, Virgo Navamsa, Leo Navamsa, and Cancer Navamsa. So I'm going to be giving you the dates. For Aries natives, this Mars is going to be turning retrograde in your fourth house. It's a very positive thing which is going to be taking place. You have been going through a lot of financial setbacks, or you've not been able to come out of the distress when Mars was in the fourth house. Now, when it is moving backwards, this is going to give you that courage, that charisma, that personality. Now you're going to be taking good care of yourself also, but it can give you a little bit of complication here and there with your siblings, your neighbors. You can gain from real estate, you can trade, you can also enjoy some domestic peace also during this time. It can give you certain difficulties in relationships. Conflicts can be there, financial instability can be up and down. So that is something you have to manage. And also, there is a possibility that you're going to be going in for some heavy investments. It's better that you do it and just sleep over it. Do not even think about what you have invested. What is the condition of the market? Because market is going to be really volatile. It's going to be very trendy with Mercury also, retrograde, direct, and then in the Scorpio sign ruled by Mars. So one must be doing it for long term, any kind of investments. And this is really going to give you good results. You will enjoy good health, good sound, relationships also from time to time. If at all you handle this Mars energy, you have to be wise, because these areas are getting impacted. So professionally, definitely you're going to be successful. It can lead to some travels, status enhancement. So if you want to plan anything regards to your your travels, your journeys, job change, etc. So I'll be giving you the dates. You can do that at that time. So 7 December to 24th of December. Now, this is the time when you can have some issues in relationships. So do not get engaged, or do not get married, or avoid dating someone during this time period. It's not that positive. So avoid. And also there can be some mismanagement of finances during this time also. So avoid. 24 December to 4 January, 24 December 2024 to 4th January 2025 is the time when you need to take care of your health. It is good for winning over the enemies, like competition, success, or something. But this is not the time for venturing too much in the sports activity, getting into the gymming, heavy gymming and all. Avoid. This is also good for clearance of your debts. If you have taken any loans or something, you can. Litigation, this is going to be a very difficult phase. If you are into litigation, you want to separate from your partner or something, you can have some difficulties here and there. So the best is that you maintain silence during this time. 4th January to 12th of January. Now, this is the time period for conception. If you want to conceive, if you want to go in for a romantic affair, or you have any fling or emotional or maybe some kind of physical connect. So this is a good time period, but not a good time period for your children. Children's health can suffer, and also it can make you follow some kind of unethical path, a shorter route to make money out of money. So that is something you have to be cautious about. And relationship with family and friends may deteriorate, so you need to maintain some cordiality. You have to put effort. So for putting effort, the best would be that keep your north direction clean, uncluttered during this time, if you really want to avail the best results of this. And also, northeast would be good. So that will help you. It can give you relief from the chronic pains and diseases, especially for Jan to 12th January. 12th January to 21st of January is the time when you have to be careful with your finances, with your investments, and also purchase of property. More challenging period. So 12th to the 21st January, just lie low. That is what you can do. And definitely you will come out of it. Overall prosperity also declines. So be careful about that. Coming to the next one, that is Taurus. So for Taurus natives, this Mars is going to be transiting your 3rd house in retrogradation. So this is also the time when you have experienced highs and lows between your siblings, your neighbors. You have a lot of confrontations. You have been having some issues. Your siblings have traveled overseas. They have left you and left for overseas places for studies or something. So there is some emotional distress that you have gone through. But for sure, this has given you some good experiences also. Your personality development has happened. You have been able to overcome your emotional distress, your emotional highs and lows. You have been able to tame those energies, because Mars does well in the 3rd house. Now when it is in retrogression, you need to be more careful with your relationships, your finances. This might just deteriorate your physical, the vigor or strength. You might just lose out on that. So you need to take care of that. There can be some misfortunes or loss of valuables. There are some certain losses that you have been experiencing. Disruptions in the family can happen. Harmony can suffer. Anything to do with the litigation, loans, you will be able to repay now with the Mars in retrogression, because it's not looking at your 6th house any longer. So good for children, childbirth, and multiple sources of income, or competition, enemies, overcoming them, or anything to do with reconciliation with your partner can also take place. But you need to have composure rather than getting carried away in your impulse. In a way, it is going to give you upliftment. It is going to be giving you some promotion. Maybe you will be traveling overseas, or maybe there is some career advancement that you can experience. From 7th of December till the 24th of December, this is the time when you will experience more of energy. Maybe you're going to be joining some gym activity or some physical activity. It's good if you sweat it out, work out during this time period. So it is going to take care of your health also. You'll be able to repay the loan if you have filed a case or litigation. So you'll be able to reconcile, or you will be winning that case if you're waiting for that. Good for students, good for children during this time. They will be more competitive and they will win. 24 December 2024 to the 4th of January 2025. Now, this is the time when you have to be careful about your children's health, and Ketu is already there in your 5th house. So you need to be taking care of your finances, your investments. Be mindful. Do not get carried away and make decisions in impulse, and relationship and family members, you have to be very cordial. You have to blend well with them, because it can give you some complications here and there. Unethical means of earning. You might just not be able to keep up with your health also. So take good care during this time period. For January to 12th of January, this is the time when You can have some maybe displacement from where you are. Maybe you're going to be shifting out, or you're going to be having some financial setback, or it can give you too much of emotions. You have to take care of your food habits also. There can be some indigestion issues for Jan to 12th Jan, and also some theft can happen at home. So I'm just preparing you. I know it's sounding all negative because it is Mars, after all, we're discussing. It's a Papa Graha, it's a sheer malefic. So we cannot just say that, oh, I'm worshipping Lord Hanuman, so Mars will not harm me or something. Please do not fall prey to those kinds of statements. Don't get carried away. Be prepared for this, or maybe we have to be a little cautious. That's all we can do. And overall, prosperity wise, it's not a right time to purchase property, because there will be some superficial highs and lows, as I said in the beginning part, on the global plane. So it is not advisable to buy or purchase property thinking that it is, oh, the prices have crashed down, I must buy. So 12th January to the 21st of January is a good time for connecting with your siblings, with your friends, with your neighbors. This is also a good time for maybe, writing a book. Maybe you're just in that journaling process where you are going to be preparing for presentations, you're lecturing somewhere, all that can happen. And also this is going to give you, that success, overall success. It can lead to some journeys also, which can be really fruitful. You might just be communicating more with your people and with your bosses and seniors also. You might just discuss, okay, I need some promotion, please do something about it. So that is something which is going to be favorable for you. Good for investments also, and it is also going to bring in harmony in your life. So 12th January to 21st January, see, it is giving good results also. So that is why we cannot just say it is bad or it's good completely. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. So for Gemini natives, this transit of Mars is going to be in your second house when it is turning retrograde. Headaches a lot, or stress levels might increase. Maybe too much of expenditures you have made with the second house transit of Mars in because it's the 11th lord in the second. So these are two movable signs. So expenditures have risen. This Mars is turning retrograde. So you might just feel that aggression, or you're losing temper, physical ailments. So you need to take good care of your health. You have to be careful while chopping the veggies. You can cut your fingers. You're prone to injuries, gastric diseases and all that. And it can give you some emotional distress also with your family members, or maybe with your partner. And there is a high risk of lung related problems, diseases. Children are definitely going to be successful in whatever efforts they are putting in. They're going to be very energetic, and they're going to be channelizing their energies. They're going to be more engaged in their their assignments and work, and maybe they get a job and they're going to be joining if they are in that age group. Ex-partner comes back, and then you feel a little uneasy because of that also. But surely it is going to be giving you that chance to reconcile. It can give you physical intimacy, intimate relationship also. But you have to look after your nutrition. Maybe you're traveling, you're too much into stress, you're working hard and you're not getting the results. So you will feel a little uneasy also from time to time. You're too harsh on yourself. I have to be following my rules, my discipline. Just unwind. You're too burnt out. You need to take a break during this time and be more innovative. Maybe you're thinking out of the box now. You're very innovative. You have some ideas, and this will definitely upgrade you. Now, from 7th of December to the 24th of December, this is the time when you will be connecting with your children. If you're a student yourself, this is the time when you will be having some new job assignment. So it can be relocation also. And also in emotions with your partner, you can have some highs and lows. If you are solo, then you might just find a potential partner during this time. Also, there can be some false accusations that you have to go through. So be careful about that also. Do not mix with those kinds of people who are just, conspiring against you. You feel that I can confide everything with this person, and then you come to know that, no, this is not going to work. 24th December to the 4th of January next year. So 24th December onwards, you might just feel that homey, you want to just be at home. You want to work from home maybe, or there are too many emotions which are going to play out. You're very emotional, you're very sensitive about your home environment. There can be some emotional distress also that you're feeling. There can be some conflicts with your family members. Indigestion can happen. Ketu is also there. So be careful about your financial setbacks. Be careful about your relationship with your people. Also take care of your belongings. There can be a loss of or conspiracy which can lead to losses. 4th January to 12th of January is the time when you can have some conversation, which is going travels. You are going to be connecting with your children, with your siblings, with your peers, with your neighbors, friends, and they're going to be helpful. Charisma is going to enhance. You're going to be very powerful, that powerful position. You're at that juncture where you will get too much of attention now, honor and accolades from the bosses and seniors, gains from real estate also. Maybe you'll purchase or sell property. And then 12th January to 21st of January is the time when you have to take care of your relationships again. You have to be cautious about your expenditures. It can lead to a lot of financial losses. Your physical strength might deteriorate, so you have to take care. You're working too much over time and you're burnt out, so you need to relax during this time. Especially eye facial expressions or facial issues can happen. Dental problems can come up, so be careful from 12th to the 21st of January. Also, the best thing that you can do about just handling the energies, I'm not saying that it is going to be eradicated completely, but surely you will feel very positive if at all you are going to be donating something in reds. If you donate something in reds, because Mars exalts in your 8th house, donate something or start consuming honey in the morning. That will also help you during this time, because it's moving towards your second and the first house. So this is something which will in the lukewarm water, if you have honey in the morning, digestion will be good. So for Cancer natives, this retrogression is going to be taking place in your first house. Now, when it is retrograding in the first house, definitely it is giving you some relief. You have been experiencing highs and lows, emotional distress, too much of stress levels, and somebody is in the hospital, you're back and forth, or there is something to do with your, because it is the Lord of the fifth, so maybe because of your children you have had a lot of tension, or with your romantic partner you've had a lot of friction that you've experienced. Now with this Mars turning retrograde, things are getting a little better for you. It is going to save your money now, because Mars is a cruel graha, we can say. It's a cruel graha, or it's a malefic. So when it is in the enemy sign, so it's minus minus plus, so it is going to give you some relief in your health, also relief in your expenditures. If at all you have been having digestive issues, it is going to minimize that. Mental distress is definitely going to be taken care of now. It is going to minimize. And but you have to be careful about unnecessary quarrels, unnecessary arguments that you can have, because Mars is Mars after all, so it can aggravate the issues, unnecessary issues, maybe with the foreigners, or your if you have any kind of connection with the overseas people, clients, going to be giving you some stomach ailments, property related matters, or if you're signing the agreements, you have to be cautious. And also it can give you too much of expectations from yourself or from your relationship. You need to balance that, and do not expect the similar kind of reciprocation or similar kind of emotions from your partner. Take care of your belongings also. Lung related problems, so you need to work on that also. So do Kapal Bharati, do pranayam, do those exercises. You need to take care of your health, your emotions, and your well-being. Not mix with those kinds of people where you can be defamed. There can be some conspiracy also which can trigger. So any kind of hidden relationship which you didn't want to bring into limelight might come into limelight. Now I've divided into 4 parts. So 7 December to 24th of December. Now this is the time when you need to take care of your relationship with your family members. If you're signing any agreements, or you're buying, purchasing property, vehicle, so you need to take care of all of that. You will be doing that, but you need to be aware. Okay, I need to be reading the documents really well, rather than just getting into too much of trust, there can be trust issues. You are thinking that this person, I can trust on and bank on, but what happens can backfire. 24th December to 4th of January. Now, this is the time when you can be really, up to it. You're up and about, travels, journeys, you're meeting people, VIPs. You are at that stature. And this is also going to be giving you that authority that you were looking for. So it's a good transit during this time period. So avail this from 24th December to 4th of January. You might just be too much on the spying side, getting into depth and detail. Don't be too nitpicky during this time. But yes, it is sometimes it's required. Maybe you are in that kind of a profession where you have to be really, getting into the depth and detail of everything. So that way it is good. You will definitely be charismatic. People will get attracted to you now. And this is going to upgrade you also. So use this time period. Whenever it's good, you should actually, use that. Then 4th January to 12th of January, maybe, you're not able to save money, or you have some dental issue, or you have some eye trouble, eye ailments, mental distress. So it is directly related to your teeth or your mouth region or your speech. So your communication is the key. If you communicate well with others, that's what is the remedy also for you. So if you can, help someone, impart your knowledge. So like teach someone. So this is going to balance things out. It is good for your children also. It will become better for you also. And if you are a student, it will enhance your education levels and your concentration levels also. So start simultaneously teaching, that's a donation kind of a thing. You are just being charitable. You're just giving the dhanam of your knowledge. So that is going to balance things out. 12th January to 21st of January 2025. Now, this is the time when you can be little more aggressive, to emotion. Like it's two extremes you will be going through. Sometimes you're very emotional, sometimes you're very vulnerable, and sometimes you're very strong or impulsive, aggressive. So you have to draw a line. There is a very thin line between aggressive and impulsive and energetic. So if you are energetic and you channelize your aggression towards doing things, then of course this is going to be a very good transit. But you use this aggression in quarreling with others, picking up arguments, being very critical about others, what the others are doing, what you're doing, and comparing and jealous and all that, then these emotions definitely are going to enhance. It's up to you how you handle these energies. So you need to take care of yourself, inner as well as outer you. So this is the time when you're working on yourself. It's definitely very, very positive. If you're working on yourself, you know what you are, you know how you can handle things, how the energies are going to float. So definitely you're going to be positive. So for Leo natives, this transit of Mars retrogression is in your 12th house. So it will be giving you some relief, now, because you have been going through a lot of difficulties, expenditures have risen, and, some mental distress. Somebody was in the hospital, you've been under tremendous, displeasure. Now things are going to be getting a little better because now Mars is inching towards your 11th house in retrogression. So that mental distress or complications on the home front, or anything to do with humiliation, legal troubles, if you have been having, all that is going to get better. You're coming out of it. Also, this is going to give you some sound health, prosperity, harmony in relationships. You're going to be feeling better in communication. You're getting that professional success also. You're going to be conversing or meeting the VIPs or the people who are at that level and that stretcher, the elevated level. So you're going to be connecting with those kinds of people now. So the authorities, maybe you're going to be conversing and you're sharing your ideas with the seniors and bosses, and they're going to be accepting it. That kind of success. So that stature you're going to be touching upon. So it's definitely very positive, because 6, 8, 12 houses are the dusthanas, and when any negative graha or malefic turns retrograde there, it is going to be giving you minus, minus, plus. So this is going to enhance the quality of life. It is going to enhance the quality of relationships. So definitely very positive. And also communication wise, you'll feel better with people, and your travels are going to be enhanced. Short journeys are going to start, and your any kind of low on confidence you were feeling, now you'll feel confident, and you're going to be very charismatic. You're going to be looking good, you're going to be looking after your your health also, and you're dealing with people, and your endeavors are going to be successful. So overall, I think that this transit is definitely going to play out in your favor, because till now you have been under distress, because 4 8 12 signs were active, and they are not considered to be a good trine for you guys, especially because it is going to be connecting with two dusthanas, that is 12th and 8th. So you people have been going through a lot. Now it's a good time, that I can say for sure. Now I divided into 4 parts. It's not necessary that it is going to be completely good or completely bad. So from the 7th December to the 24th of December is the time period when you will experience a lot of confidence in you. Suddenly you feel that, you can do things. You will gain that authority, personality. You're going to be communicative. People are going to be listening to you. You're handling things very meticulously. And also in your relationships, you're going to be getting better. Marriage, childbirth, acquisition of assets, jewelry, property. You want to sell your property, you want to sign documents, PR, visa. So this is a good time period. 7 to the 24th of December, avail this. 24th December to 4th of January. Now, this is the time when you have to be careful about your communication, about your dental problem or your eyesight issue. What happens, when you're arguing with people, you have to be cautious. What is the point? You have to let go of certain things. You have to be flexible. If you start thinking that I can do it all myself, it is not possible. You need to work in a team. You need to work for others also. So you need to have that physical vigor and balance your speech. You have to be controlling your speech before uttering anything. You can meet affluent people again. Just take care of your expenditures might increase from 24th of December onwards. 4th January to 12th of January, now this is again a very positive time period, because it is going to give you a lot of energy. So I think for Leo natives, this is a beautiful transit. Most of the transit dates are in favor. You're going to be starting something new. This is the time when you're focused. You're just too aggressively working. Don't be impulsive. That's what, aggression should be that you're working hard, giving your best. And that is what the aggression is at the workplace, or maybe, when you're traveling, or when you're having meetings and all that. So you're going to be focused, right? Take care of your health also during this time. Your mental stress might increase. People might just be interfering. So that might irritate you. So that is something you have to be cautious about. And gastric troubles, if you have any issues already, so you need to eat right, on time, sleep well. And while chopping veggies and all, you have to be a little careful. And 12th of January to 21st of January. Now, this is the time when you can experience some expenditures, travels, or maybe, you can have some financial setback. So you need to be cautious again. See, a whole transit cannot be good. I just said that it's a beautiful transit, but yes, there are certain time periods you have to be careful. So you need to take care of your passport, your your belongings, very important papers. There can be some theft, or people can conspire and take information from you, extract more information from you, and use it in a wrong way. And there can be some strained relationship in family, between the family members, health. Somebody's in the hospital and you're under distress. So that is something you have to be prepared for. Worship Lord Hanuman. It can give you some peace. It can give you that energy. It can give you that vigor. Hanuman Chalisa gives you that, especially for Leo natives, Aries natives, Cancer natives, Scorpio natives. They must recite every day Hanuman Chalisa. It's really, really going to strengthen them. So for Virgo natives, this transit is going to be in your 11th house, where Mars is turning retrograde. It's considered to be a good transit for you. You will feel energetic, healthy, and you feel that now the wealth is also coming in. Prosperity, harmonious relationships. You're feeling quite charged up now. So connection with the superiors is going to improve now. You have been trying to get in touch with them, with the government officials or some seniors or your bosses, etc., but you have not been able to. Now you are going to be. So this is definitely very positive for you, and it is going to give you some foreign travels, connection with the overseas people. Maybe you will come across some potential partner also during this time. Maybe at the workplace only you find someone, and career is going to get better. It is definitely going to be giving you that success. If you want to change the job, you can do that. I'll give you the dates when you can, which are the conducive ones. You're going to be very innovative. You're going to be very creative during this time. This is the time you should, during this whole retrogression, you should work out if you want a good, healthy life ahead. So you need to sweat it out. Work out to that extent that you sweat. Save your money, because there can be some uncalled for expenditures that you did not expect. They can happen. Now, when we talk about the dates, 7th of December to 24th of December. Now, this is the time when you have to be cautious about your finances, relationship. It can lead to some health issues to your partner, some dental issues, quarrelsome nature. These dates, you have to be little cautious about your dental issues, your eye ailment, facial expressions, speech. Maybe you're not conversant much, you're in isolation, you don't want to say anything to anyone, so this can lead to misunderstanding or miscommunication, also communication gap rather, I would say. So you need to take care of that. Otherwise it is not that bad for your investments. You can maybe park your funds and make money out of money. And then on the 24th December 2024 to 4th January 2025. Now, this is the time when you experience some kind of distress. You're very argumentative, you're very irritable. So, things are not moving towards the direction you wanted to. Now, you're self-critical in a way. So, it is giving you some stress. You need to take care of your argumentative nature. You need to be more focused on your work rather than getting involved in any kind of controversy. It is quite likely that you will have some health issues, or some loans, litigation, either or you will get entrapped in during this time period. So do not initiate these kinds of things. Just take good care. 4th January to 12th of January, again, you have to be cautious. You have to strike a balance that, when you're communicating with the overseas people, connecting with them. So you need to strike a balance. Do not get too pushy. You want the assignments to be complete. You want some investors from the overseas. It might just give you some losses there, rather than you were expecting that things will be in your favor. You don't. It can give you some expenditures on the gadgets. Maybe your laptop breaks down, or your mobile phone breaks down, you have to spend. So during this time, you have to save that kind of money, that it can happen. Take care of your papers, important papers, when you're traveling overseas, especially. So your visa, your PR papers, or your passport, etc. You have to be cautious about that. You have to be more vigilant. Then from 12th of January to 21st of January, it's a very good time period for you. I would say it is one of the best periods that you're going to be going through. So change of job, connecting with the bosses, seniors, putting forward your viewpoint, people will accept you. So this is going to upgrade you in a way. So make a good alignment with your people around you, government related jobs, or if you want to buy some maybe some property, etc. But you have to take care of your mother's health during this time. But overall, I think it is a this phase, especially 12th to 21st of January, is a good time period, and henceforth also, I think from 21st Jan to 30th also, it is a good time period, I would say, if you want to go in for any kind of change of job, change of profession, career, all that. Worship Lord Ganesha. Ketu is over your head. It's on your first house. So you must pray Lord Ganesha. For Libra natives, this transit of Mars is in your 10th house, and it is going to be turning retrograde here. Now, since it was in your 10th house, you have worked a lot. You have slogged it out during this time, because Mars is Digbali here. So in the 10th house, it gives you success, but persistent efforts are required. So now what happens when Mars is retrograding? It is moving, inching towards your 9th house. So what will happen now? It will pave way to whatever the efforts you have put. Now you're going to be getting, you're overcoming the challenges that you faced till now. It is definitely very positive. You need to be more conversant with people, with your bosses, co-workers. You should take their help. And also financially, you're going to be feeling a little better. And when it is Digbali in the 10th house, it is going to enhance your work. Professionally, you're going to be really occupied. It is going to be giving you more opportunities. So if you want to change your job, you want to travel, so all that is going to click. relationship with your children, that's going to improve. Marriage prospects are going to open. Second marriage, especially, is the prospects are starting. So use this time period, I would say. And health, take care of your health. Okay, your mental health, your mental setup, stress levels. You have to tame those energies. Overall, it's a good transit. For student natives, for romance, for education purpose, this is a very positive time. From 7th to the 24th of December 2024 is a time when you will experience a lot of energy in you. Suddenly you will see that there's flux of energy and you want to do everything right now. You want to gain those powers. You suddenly gain that power. And now you want to just do things. Suddenly you change, your energy shift has happened. You want to work out, you want to do things. Like, it's given you that opportunity, as if, now I got the opportunity. I got that power. So that kind of energy is going to start. So 24 December to 4th of January is the time when you will experience some losses, loss of health, loss of wealth, maybe some expenditures. So you need to take care. And with Ketu energy also in your 12th house, you really need to take care of your belongings. Don't be self-critical. Inferiority complex, that you have to work on. And there can be some quarrels that you can have often with your partner, with your siblings. Maybe siblings are going overseas, so you're going to be feeling quite low. Also take care of your belongings. As I said, if you're all your laptop and all, you're plugged in and slept and, it's charging overnight, it might break down. So you need to take care of your gadgets also. And from the 4th of January to 12th of January, again, a very powerful period. If you want to go in for any kind of applications, job, romance, want to propose someone, or you want to date someone, or you want to start some, family, maybe conception. So this is the time. If you want to go for an IVF treatment, this is the time for conception. So use this energy, it is going to give you that health, wealth, overall prosperity. From the 12th of January to 21st of January, again, is going to give you an opportunity. You're very aggressive, you're very dominating. So have a good rapport with your bosses and seniors and your co-workers also. Mars is what? Energy, aggression. So this is also the time when you will be able to reconcile, patch up with the people you have not been able to till now. You've not been conveying things properly. So now communicate. If you're emotionally involved with someone, so now is the time you will be taking it to another level. Job, profession, career, relationship, property, real estate, vehicle, anything in your life. You want to study more. So this is the time when you can do that. It is going to get activated. So 12th to 21st January is a good time. In fact, 21st Jan to 30th Jan also is a good time period. Donate honey, donate jaggery, donate something in red lentils, red grams, all that you can donate, especially on Tuesdays. And you can recite the chant of Goddess Lakshmi, Goddess Saraswati. You can do that. Okay. So for Scorpio natives, this transit is going to be in your 9th house and it's moving backwards towards your 8th. Now, in the 9th house, it has given you travels. It has given you some restlessness also till now, because it is in the debilitation sign of water sign. So it has given you some complications amongst the family members till now. With your children, it has given you loss from this is the 12th from the 10th. So loss of position. Maybe you have been putting effort, you have not been able to get what you wanted. Though it is turning retrograde, inching towards the 8th house. So it can give you some health issues. Lungs region, stomach related problems can happen. You have to eat right, drink lots of fluids. Whenever you see that there is a conflict starting, you don't have to dwell on that for long, because, Scorpio natives, there is one thing that I have seen, that they dwell on one thing and they attract that. So the more you think about it, you will attract. So attract positive energy rather than the negatives. You're dwelling on the negatives because Rahu is in Trine also. So Rahu is illusion, delusion, confusion. So expenditures are too much. So you are actually attracting all the negative energies, since Mars has also come to the Trine. So you need to be more on the positive side. Think positive, do positive, do for others, donate danam of your education, your knowledge. So the more you communicate, the better Scorpio sign gets. That's the key. because it's the 8th house energy. It's going to play out even more. And it's good for investments, and other people's money you'll be enjoying because Mars is moving towards your 8th. So maybe you'll buy some property, you'll purchase, you'll be traveling, you'll be gaining through your partner. This is to get into any business, overseas clientele, or anything to do with Ayurveda. Handle other people's money really very cautiously. And insurance, taxes, you must pay on time. Take care of your gadgets. Maybe there is a forced separation from your partner. Your partner is traveling, you're not together. So from the 7th to the 24th of December, it can be that you have been traveling. There can be some health related issues. Stress levels have increased, communication gap with your partner, some uncalled for expenditures you did not expect. There can be some conflicts with your competitors or your enemies, or maybe, there are people who are hidden and they're jealous of you, or something like that has happened. Quarrels with your spouse or family discomfort also has happened, or can happen between from the 7th of December to the 24th of December. Be careful of sharp weapons, and take care of your belongings, your passport, visa, etc. You have to take care of your papers during this time. Traveling is definitely going to be little uneasy. From 24 December 24 to 4th of January 2025. Now, this is a very good time, a good time to connect with your friends, with a partner, or maybe, getting into a relationship, getting into the spiritual pursuits. You might just be going in for some rejuvenation, recreation, retreat. You're just visiting some place where you want to just relax, that kind of a thing. And also, this is a very good time period to connect with the authorities, government officials, or if you have any tasks which are lying pending, so you can complete that as well. Don't be self-critical. This can lead to that inferiority complex, and people will come to know. So you need to keep your head held high. You need to be confident. You need to be more that I can achieve this, I can do better, I'm good, I'm really doing wonders. Think like that. When you stand in front of the mirror, say every day that, yes, I'm good. This is a remedy also. Professional success, opportunity from international trade will open up, and you will definitely be on the elevated status. And the quality of life is also going to be good. Maybe you're going to be buying something for the house. Take care of your mother's health. It's 4th of January to 12th of January. Now, this is the time when you have to be very careful at the workplace. People might just conspire against you, but your bosses and seniors definitely will recognize you. They will pay more attention to you. They will give you those. So the people will get jealous of you also. But yes, this is good for the success that you deserve and the endeavors that you have put in. Now, your efforts are going to pay off. You're putting efforts persistently, but you're not getting the results. So now is the time you will get the results. And this is good for career advancements, travels, foreign journeys, and connections with the overseas people, also collaborations and all. 12th to the 21st of January. If you have been thinking of a job switch, you should not be doing this during this time. Maybe you will change the job, but you're not happy. Status quo. Health, you have to take care during this time, but it is very positive for growing spiritually. So now you are persistent, and this is also a good time to connect with your siblings, with your neighbors, with your friends, with your guru. You should donate to the priest during this time, especially 12th to the 21st of January. In between any Tuesday, just donate to the priest in the temple or anywhere the religious place you visit. So you can just donate something to the head priest. So that'll help you. Also, this is going to give you some gains from shares, crypto, etc. if you have invested. So that way it is good. For student natives, it's a very positive time period. Rahu brings in deviation also. So you might just be switching from one subject to another, or one stream to another stream. So for Sagittarius natives, this transit is going to be in your 8th house in retrogression, and it is definitely very positive for you because it was in the 8th house till now. So you have been experiencing some health issues. You have been having some lung related problems, digestive issues. If you have been having any kind of displacement, now is the time when you will feel a little stable. Now is the time when you will connect with the people that you have not been able to from a long, long time. Because in Cancer sign from 20th of October, this transit happened. So you actually, have been feeling a little uneasy because of that. And in retrogression, it is going to be giving you some connections with the with the authorities. You're going to be communicative with the foreigners. In your business relationships, you're going to improve. Financial stability will come in case you have been experiencing a lot of losses, or monetarily you are not doing well, or you're not sound. Now you're going to be saving some money. So this is a good time to connect with your siblings, with your co-workers, also communicate with your partner. Maybe you have been not staying together, living together for some time. Now you're going to be connecting with each other. You will be able to manage your finances also very well. Any kind of conflicts you were having with your relatives, with your friends, now you're going to reconcile. This is a good time period, I would say. But of course, the whole phase cannot be the same. So I've divided into parts. 7th of December to 24th of December. It's a very good time. So it's good for communicating with your seniors, bosses, fulfillment of desires. If you want to go in for some charity, you want to join a sanstha or NGO, or you want to just connect with the community that you like to. So this is a good time period. You want to propose the partner you're dating, or you want to get into a relationship, you might just find one, the partner. Intimate relationship is also going to trigger. So this is a very positive time period, especially from the 7th to the 24th of December. So this is also going to be bringing about professional success, opportunities, international trade. They are also going to open. So that way, it is a very positive time period. I must tell you that you should utilize this one from the 24th December 2024 to 4th January. Now, this might just aggravate things. Maybe your work is going to increase and you have to put a lot of effort in completing those tasks, but you will be able to. You have to be persistent. You're putting effort, but you're not able to. The hard work, but you're not getting the results. But now you will get the results between this time period, 24th December to 4th of January. So it is positive for you. Don't make any hasty decision between 4th of January to the 12th of January. Quite likely some health issues can happen. You're traveling, you miss out your baggage or your luggage or something. Or maybe, you can have some conflicts with your father or father-like figures, guru. So you have to be cautious. Don't change your job. Switching your job can be a little problematic here. But it is definitely very positive if you want to go in for some spiritual pursuit, change of your perspective. You're looking at the bigger picture now. That way it is good. When you're exploring, when you're traveling, when you're introspecting, you're growing, upskill yourself, learn more. Maybe you're an engineer, for example. So you must get into the depth and detail of everything, learn more, explore more. So that way it is good. 12th to the 21st of January, not that favorable time period for your health. Do take care of yourself. It can lead to some mental worries also. There can be some displacement from your home. You're shifting. So it can be a little uneasy phase. It is also not good for any kind of conspiracy. People are jealous of you, or maybe, there is some illicit relationship that you have. You need to conceal the relationship. It can come into limelight. So that is something you have to be cautious about. But definitely, this is going to be good for your financial growth. Maybe you're going to be investing somewhere and you will make some sudden gains. So for that, it is good. Okay. Just take care of your health at that time. So for Capricorn natives, this transit is going to be in your 7th house and it's turning retrograde. So Mars exalts in the 1st house. So it is definitely very positive if it is turning retrograde in your 7th house. So this is going to give you some financial stability, good relationship. You're going to be having some good opportunities, which are going to be good for your overall success. Maybe in your business, in relationship, travels, they're going to be fruitful. You're putting the effort, now you're going to be getting the results also. Any kind of strained relationship, if you have been going through, you will just reconcile. Also, any kind of litigation, loans, debts, or any kind of job change that you have been looking at. So you can do that as well during this time period. See, you have been going through a lot of strange relationship, with your partner, with your business relationship, or people in totality. Now you're going to be looking at the picture in a very different light, with your relationship, with your relatives, with your friends. You're going to be forgiving, that kind. So you're going to be enhancing and uplifting yourself. That means you're going to be self-introspective. You're changing towards better. So that way it is a very positive time period. You will get those accolades also. You will get that appreciation from your co-workers as well. If you can work out, you can just look after your health. I think this transit is going to be giving you good results. Now I'm dividing this into 4 parts. So 7th to the 24th of December 2024. Now this is the time when you will be really doing well at your workplace. This is also a good time period to reconcile with your people in totality. When you're having any kind of conflict, you need to reconcile. So you look for that time period. So this is the time when you can just go and say sorry, or you can just simply say that I need your help. That kind of ego clashes are not there. People will come to your rescue. If you want money, you can ask for it. Hand loan, I want money, I don't have it. So people will come to your rescue. So that kind of a phase. Good for purchasing of property if you are looking at 24 December 24 to Jan 2025. Now, this is the time when you can maybe have some conflicts with your father life figure, guru. Travels are cumbersome. Maybe you lose something, during while traveling. But this is a very good time period, that opportunity that you're getting to upgrade yourself. Maybe you can really do well in your in your communication with others. You can really gain from that that chemistry and bonding that will help you. And this is also a good time period to upskill yourself, explore. There is some hidden potential that you're not able to recognize at times. It so happens. Now this is the time when you can, oh, I can be this kind. How? That kind of an energy you will be experiencing. Just take care of your health from 4 Jan to 12th of January. You can gain from or profits from the investments that you have made, from insurance money, or tax repayment, or maybe you get some refund, something to do with stocks, shares, etc. Learn more. So take the help and advice of the experts and take care of your digestive disorders that you're going through. It is quite likely that you will not timely meals. Even for children, you have to take care of their health. 12th to the 21st of January. Now, this is a very good time again, to reconcile with people, to communicate, to start some new business. You get a new business proposal and you're going to be, managing it well. Managing of finances. This is the time you can. Maybe you get the investors you were waiting for from the overseas places. So this is overall, I would say, a mixed bag, but towards the positive more. So utilize this time period if you want to go in for any kind of change of job, etc. So you can do it between the 7th to the 24th of December. And if you want to reconcile with your dad, with your mom, or you want to take them out vacation, so you can do that between 24th December to 4th of January. Okay. For Aquarius natives, this transit of Mars is going to be in your 6th house and is going to be turning retrograde and moving towards your 5th. Now, in the 6th house, Mars does well. So you have been able to look after yourself. You have been eating right. You have been enjoying sound, prosperity also. You have had good harmony in your relationship. You have paid off your loan if you had any litigation, etc. You have been able to win the legal battle also. But now with this retrogression, what is happening? It is going to be giving you some issues here in this zone. So you need to take care of your relationship with your children. Children have to take care of their health. If you are a student, it might just be giving you too much of competitive spirit. That way it is good. But you need to take care of your finances now. You are going to be having some issues in your romance with the retrograde Mars. You can be very, I would say, only on the physical plane, not on the platonic plane. You're too much into the relationship physical. Or maybe you take some unethical ways, or you adopt unethical means to make money. Your relationship with your friends, your friendship might deteriorate. So you need to be more, I think, on the balancing side. You need to work on yourself because, you have been trying to do multiple tasks, but you're not able to do even one. So it's like jack of all trades and master of none with this retrogression. So because it has already happened, so you can just write in the comment section that, what has happened. You have been experiencing when it was in direct motion, I've told you that it was a good transit. But when it is in retrogression, it gives you some, some issues to deal with. Health issues or poor nutrition, chronic illnesses might just surface. So all that you have to be careful about. Also, this has given you, when Mars was direct in Cancer, it has given you upliftment at the workplace. Now, what is happening? You have not been able to retain that. What has happened? You're overwhelmed with whatever you got. So you need to balance things now if you really want the Mars retrograde to play out in your favor. Also, this is going to be making you travel, work longer hours, and also, you are going to be having some stress levels which can enhance. So you need to be careful about your health. This is something which I'm really worried about, so I'm stressing on that. If at all you have to go in for any kind of treatment, dental treatment or hair transplant or anything to do with your facial treatment, so you can be doing this, or you are going to be paying attention to all of that: appearance, personality, charisma, upliftment. So all that is definitely there, but expenditures are going to increase. You can be very creative. So maybe you're going to be doing some mimicry, or you're a stand-up comedian, so you're going to be doing well. Now, from the 7th to the 24th of December, this is the time when you will be traveling. You might just be learning more. You're going to be upgrading yourself, meeting a guru, meeting the right kind of people, but you can have conflicts, with your father. You can have some issues to deal with your father, with your friends, with your, maybe with your partner. You can have issues in your second marriage. This can also give you some health issues while traveling. So eat right. Okay, and be careful of sharp, maybe knife or anything, you're just cutting vegetables or something. So you have to be careful during this time period, 7 to the 24th December. 24th December to 4th of January. Now you have to take care of your health again here, because it is not that positive. The only thing that can save you is to be more spiritually inclined. Connect with an NGO. Connect with an NGO or self-service, where you are doing the seva. So gratitude, that kind of an energy should be there more in you. Be thankful, gratitude. That will save you from whatever you are experiencing. Virgo sign is in the 8th house, for Aquarius. It's a sign of health, sign of nutrition, also about nitty gritty, the details. So you need to get yourself examined. Be more nurturing kinds. Take a small loan if you want to really, get rid of. This is a remedy that I'm giving you. Keep always some small amount as a loan, so that you're not having any issues related to your health. So that will protect you. Now, this time period from 24th December to 4th of January, you can go in for investments. You will gain suddenly some money, but not good for health, as I said. 4th Jan to 12th of Jan 2025. Now, this is the time when you will meet people. You will get married if you are looking for a potential partner, or you're dating someone. So this is a good time period. Also a good time period for joining a new job. You have been assigned some tasks, you'll be able to complete it. Travels, buying new clothes, connecting with people, more people, and also starting a new business, maybe a startup. Also conception. And 12th January to 21st of January is again a very positive time. So can you see all the whole transit cannot be good, or whole transit cannot be bad. So you have good points also. So this date from 12th to 21st of January is definitely very positive for you. Utilize this. This will give you more opportunities. It will pave way to your success now. You can make the best use of your potential. People will recognize you. Any kind of litigation, loans, debts, disease, you're actually, fighting with, you will get that relief. Relationships will get better with people. Competitive nature of yours, you will definitely be able to be successful, be able to win over your enemies. So make the best use of this, no? So for Pisces natives, this Mars is going to be transiting your 5th house. In retrogression, it's going to be also impacting your 4th house. So in the 5th house, you have experienced a lot of highs and lows, because 5th house is not, it's a house basically, ruled by sun, and it's a house of intellect. So when Mars is in the emotional sign, of Cancer, so you have been having a lot of challenges to deal with in your relationship with your children. Children have been unwell. Now they're going to get better. It's like, whatever you have experienced, now it is going to be the reverse of it, what you'll be experiencing. So definitely you're going to be more creative. Financial draining that has happened, now you'll be able to plug it. So you'll be able to get money, and also it is going to be making you a successful person. So you are going to be more practical now, rather than being more, on the emotional side. So relationship wise, health wise, your any kind of negatives that you have been experiencing in these areas, you will be feeling better. And also, it is good for purchasing of property, signing agreements, travels, journeys, starting a new education plan. So this is a good time. Use this time. Any kind of indigestion or anything to do with your lungs, this might just aggravate. If you are having a lot of spicy food, especially, so you need to take care of that. Your communication is the key. Be more calm, be more composed, be practical when you're making decisions or striking a communication. And also take care of your mother's health. Now, from the 7th to the 24th of December, now this is the time when you have to take care of your health, your relationship. This might just give you lack of understanding, lack of cordiality. 7th of December to 24th, but till the 4th of January, I would say, I will stretch it to that, because it's a long window where you can experience some highs and lows in relationship. Health, you might just travel during this time, you might just make money out of your investments, but it is not that great for your relationship. And also, it can give you health issues, digestive troubles. But for sure, for January to 12th of January is a golden period during this retrograde Mars transit. So make the best use of this. You will be able to reconcile with people. You'll be the people's person. You'll be charming. You'll be active. You'll be making money. So this is a good time for all the success that you are waiting for. And this is also going to be making you put the right kind of efforts and, meeting right kind of people, government related job or anything to do with paperwork, PR, etc. If you are looking for, all that will definitely trigger. And of course, expenditures might just, reduce also. Maybe on children, you have spent a lot. Now you will be able to save money. Lastly, it is going to be from 12th to the 21st of January. Now, this is the time when you can experience, some miscommunication or misunderstanding in your relationship, romantic relationship. If you're solo, you might just find someone, but you'll not be happy with that in that relationship. It is like, going to be making you very emotional. It could be because of anything. It could be because of children. It could be because of your partner. It could be because of your finances. It could be because you're very creative and you're poetic. So you're writing something and you get very emotional. It could be anything. So you need to take care of your emotions. You need to take care of your digestion. You need to take care of your mental setup during this time. Do not go in for heavy investments. Lie low. Otherwise, it is, I think, the best period would be from 4th Jan to the 12th of January. Make the best use of it. All right. And if you want to travel, if you want to start a business, so you can start a business also during that time period. All right. All the best. Okay.
Thank you. You've made a lot of effort to put everything together and all the beautiful presentation. And
Thank you
going
so
really
much.
deep into this, that's what I really like
Thank you
about
so
your
much.
presentations.
So
Yeah.
you're also learning Navjeet now, I think, astrology.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
I can make that out.
I,
Yeah.
I'm like really, yeah.
Yeah.
I really enjoy our, interviews because there's so much. It's all reading for all the signs and really nice to just hear everything. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for inviting me. And I'm sorry it's a very delayed, delayed kind of a transit video. Though I'm always on time, but have been traveling, so could not. Thank you so
It's
much. Thank
okay.
you.
Yeah. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank